guys, so today is the day. All right, we're still in that full blood moon eclipse in Virgo energy here, big transformative energy. So I decided to shave my head. Okay, so I bought the clippers. I ordered it yesterday, just got it today. So I decided that I'm going to give myself a buzz cut, a big chop. The last time I did a big chop was in the last, well, this is a universal 1 year in numerology. So the last 1 year that we had in numerology, the last universal 1 year we had was in 2017. And that's crazy because 2017, I had did my first big chop. I did it with scissors. I just cut the braids out my head and just had like a short fro. So it's going to be pretty much a full circle moment here. So I'm about to open up this box and get started. Okay, so I looked up what guard that I need for a buzz cut. So this one is 4, that one's a 3. So I decided to go with a 3. And then, yeah, I decided to just go with a 3. So yeah, I'm about to get started doing this. I don't even know how to use half this stuff here. I guess it's just to brush excess hair off, get the guards, cover with some scissors, and some oil, blade oil, to clean off the clippers with. All right, guys, here we go. You ready? Oh yeah, I'm ready. All right, you guys, so I got it out of the pack already, and it's actually charging. Okay, this is the on switch and the off switch here. So as you can see there, waiting for it to charge up. It says it takes 3 to 4 hours to charge. So I'm gonna have to wait. So it's gonna be a waiting game. So while this is charging up, I'm gonna charge up my phone. I'm gonna sit back and watch my movie, Girl Interrupted. And then once that movie's pretty much almost over, it should be ready to go, like ready to go. So yeah, this is 10 years, and I got shrinkage. Trust me, my hair goes down here, but you know, I really don't be doing nothing with it anyway. It's like sideshow bob hair. I got 3C, 4A hair, and I really don't be doing shit with it for real, you know. So we're just gonna do like a cut, a buzz cut. And I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. I was watching videos like all day yesterday about what to do, what not to do. And yeah, I'm about to take the plunge and go for it a little bit. You know, some of these stuff is like matted too, because I really don't like combing my hair. So some of this shit is like matted. So once I get all of this hair out of the way, gonna put it in a pile and burn it, and then flush it down the toilet. That's what I'm gonna be doing with it. So yeah, basically I'm just gonna wait for the clippers to charge at full capacity, and then I get to shaving it. I have very like thin hair, so it's not gonna take long or too much battery power. I'm gonna wait till it gets to about almost 100, and then I'm gonna get to work. All right, guys, I'll be back. Okay, so I did the big chop. So what I'm going to do is try to get a closer shave. I've never shaved my head before. I'm not good at any of this. But anyway, this is the hair. Okay. All gone. Looks like a lot. Didn't seem like a lot when it was on my head. Alright, so what I'm going to do now. Sorry, this stand is crazy. Okay. What I'm going to do now is going to do a closer shave. Now the first guard that I used was a 3 guard to get all the big hair out. So this one is number 1. This one will give me a much more closer shave, because I kind of want it to be kind of like a fade type of, like a little bit longer than a fade. So here we go. never did clippers in my entire life, but here I is. I'm gonna take care of the back and just do the front. I ain't gonna lie, it felt really satisfying seeing all the hair go away. I'm not gonna lie, it felt liberating, like yes, it's 10 years gone for my hair. And I get to start over. This is a new chapter. Funny, right? So I get to start over, and I'm grateful for that. Let's go for the next side. Alright, you guys, so it's done. I don't know, probably have to go in for a closer shave. I'm not too sure. But yeah, guess what, y'all? Y'all see that? That, ladies and gentlemen, is my first gray hair. Do you see it? Oh my God, I never noticed it. Oh my God, it's my first gray hair. So cool. Y'all see it? Oh my God. That's so cool. So it's not the most evenly shaved, it's just like whatever. I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little freeing. Alright, let me just comb some. Starting to see my little 4C coming out. Okay, so it got some of those fine hairs out of the way. I needed that out the damn way. Just gonna line up the back. I just use my imagination. Let's go for the next side. Alright, you guys, so I am done. It's not the most even, and yeah, I am just hella grateful. Hella grateful right now. I had to chop all this hair off to discover that I have a gray. See ya, gray. Good to know that you stopped by. I'm sure I'll see you again. So, no worries. That's cool. I had one gray strand. I never noticed it all this time. I think that's pretty dope. I'm gonna see it again. So I guess I'm gonna start green from right here, huh? The older I get. Yeah. Would I be the type to color my hair? I'm gonna be wearing wigs anyway. Some of this, I'm just gonna put some of this on top. This is some Murray's Curl Honey Whip Curl Enhancer. Good stuff. All types of hair. So I'm just gonna slather it on. Do like a little slick back. Okay. good to get rid of all the matted pieces that I had. All done. 10 years all cut out of my head. So now I get to start new and start fresh. I still got some baby hairs lingering at the bottom. They didn't want to go anywhere, child. They didn't want to go nowhere. So I let it stay. Ah, this feels so good. I even got addicted to hearing the buzzer. I like the sound. It's gone. I finally did it. Okay, this is the big reveal. I just put some Murray's, what's it called? Murray's Whipped Curl Enhancer. So I just put that on there. So I'm officially an alien. Take me to your leader. Man, it feels so freeing. And I like the sound of the clippers. I was so used to it because I was clipping for a long time. I started with the guard 3, then I went to guard 2, then I went to guard 1, then I went to guard 1.5 to get a closer shave. So I got it down pretty low. For me to never have gone to a barber before, not bad, huh? My baby hairs didn't want to go nowhere, so I left it there. And I discovered that I have my first gray strand right here. I shaved it off. It'll be back. Man, why I feel like Stoney from Set It Off type shit. It is officially gone. I've been wearing this hair for 10 years. My first big chop was in 2017. So that was a universal 1 year, and now we're back around full circle moment in 2026, and we're back at 1 again. So this is my big chopaversary and my second big chop in almost 10 years, just about 10 years. So it's all gone and it feels so freeing. Y'all ready for the big reveal? All right, guys, this is the big reveal. So I shaved my whole head. I put some Murray's Whip Curl Enhancer. That shit is bomb as hell. That's what I put on my hair to slick it back. I'm gonna show y'all. So where that shit at? Right here. I just put this on there. Just combed it out. Put this on there. This shit is bomb right here. For any hair type. I got 3C4A hair. Any hair type, this works really good. The Honey Whip Curl Enhancer by Murray's. Chef's kiss. So yeah. I don't know how even it is in the back. I just use my imagination. But yeah. This is it, y'all. Now I'm still gonna put on my wigs over it, but at least I don't have to worry about it being all tangled and matted and no more finger combing, none of that shit. So yes, I'm grateful and I feel free. I really do. No, for real, like I feel free. I was just so eager to shave it off, and it does feel good. And the sound of the clippers was very therapeutic. It was giving me some sound therapy a little bit. And I was just like, cool. I like this. It just feels so free. I just feel so free right now. Y'all have no idea. So free. Whew. Wow. So, yeah. And I have my Oya candle right here. I wanted her to be here for this huge transformation that I'm doing. So yeah, new hair, new energy, everything, all of this is in the past. All of it gone in the past. Bye. All right, so this is the hair that I shaved off of my head. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is get ready to light it up and burn it, and then whatever the ash from the hair, maybe I'll just flush it down the toilet. So we're gonna burn this hair up, baby. Burn, baby, burn. Okay guys, this is the remains. What my hair used to be. It's all gone, see? It's just sand. Black sand. I'm gonna dump this all in the toilet and flush it. Yo, I'm so glad that I did this, and it's cool because it's like I was dealing, like I said, I didn't really like combing my hair like that, and I had a lot of matted pieces, and it was just all over the place or whatever, and it was just good to just kind of just release everything. I feel different, honestly, honest to God, I feel hella different, and I'm able to get this is like my original texture. What you guys saw, that is my original texture. And it's just like, it feels so like freeing and shit. So I definitely get it when people are saying they feel liberated, they feel free, they feel lighter, less heavy, because that's exactly how I feel right now. So we're gonna watch a couple of TikToks of people who, did their big chops, people who cut their hair, cut their locks, people who have just shaved their head after maybe like a traumatic or abusive relationship or something like that. I got a couple of different TikToks, but basically we're going to dive deep into the spiritual meaning of shaving your head, cutting your head, or what to do with the hair afterwards. You guys saw I burned mine and then I flushed it down the toilet, but different strokes, different folks. Some people just flush it down the toilet. I remember growing up when my grandma used to braid my hair, whatever dead hair I had, she would give it to me in my hand and she'd tell me to go flush it down the toilet. So, I grew up doing that too as well. I decided to burn my hair and then flush the remainings down the toilet, the burnt hair down the toilet. So yeah, so we're gonna watch a couple of TikToks to go into the deeper meaning of it. But before we do that, I wanted to, I was checking some of the TikToks out, and I was like, yeah, some women, there's like this thing that people like, there's like this negative connotation about women who are bald or women who wear short hair, and I honestly think that it comes from internalized misogyny and also jealousy and envy too, because if you see women that have short if you see women with like naturally short hair, a fade, bald, usually they're really attractive. Like, you have to have the face and the head for it. Point blank period. To just rock it like that, you have to have the face, because hair can distract away from everything else. When you have short hair or a fade or you're bald, it's all face. There's no hiding it. You can't hide it behind nothing else. Maybe makeup, but it's just, you have to be given face. You have to have the perfect shape head, the perfect face, everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, in order to rock that. So shout out to the women out there that rock that shit. Real though, because they get salted up so bad, but not a lot of women can pull that off. You know what I'm saying? Some women look good with short hair, some women good with long hair. Even women that naturally look good with short hair, they look good with their hair long or short. It just depends. But not everybody can rock a fade. Not everybody can rock a pixie cut, Anita Baker type of hairstyle. Not everybody can do those types of things. So, shout out to the ones that can, that are doing that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to throw that in there. Let's go ahead and get into these TikToks.
You don't have to be going through something traumatic to want to cut your hair off. I literally buzzed my hair today and I feel so spiritually grounded. I feel like I just lifted energy and weight off of my shoulders, and now I'm free to do what I need to do. Like, I intuitively feel massive change, abundant change coming into my life, and I'm preparing for that, and one way I did that was by shaving my head. So if you're contemplating shaving your head, do it. It's going to feel amazing.
We're so happy to see people of all ages rocking their crown. Hair holds immense spiritual power, but what if we cut it? Our hair holds lots of energy. Historically, anti-blackness tried disempowering our enslaved ancestors by shaving their heads or forcing them to wear head wraps. Over time, rocking your crown became a form of resistance. We love how we reclaim and embrace our hairstyles, but there's still one style that gets a bad rep. Many people, especially women, are judged for rocking short hair or a bald head. Often, this judgment is rooted in toxic gender and sexuality stereotypes, but sometimes it's coming from a religious perspective as well. In some religions, it's taboo to cut your hair. This centers around believing our hair is where we store our power. But here's another take on this. Hair stores energy, but there's lots of energy out there. Our hair could be holding really empowering energy, but it also could be storing negative energy. This negative energy could be due to trauma, anxiety, or a period of time in which we weren't feeling super confident. And as the great Toni Morrison said, you want to fly? You got to give up what weighs you down. Is it time to pick up the trimmer? When was the last time you got a cut? New hair means transformation. It doesn't matter if you're rocking your hair to your knees or a baldy. As long as you're rocking your power.
Is it time for a haircut? Your hair holds emotions and memories. So if you've been planning a haircut, maybe for practical purposes, maybe you're ready for a trim, or if you've been feeling the urge for a really big chop, like I'm feeling it to my shoulders this time around, it could be that you're entering or releasing a cycle and you're ready to let go of whatever memories you have been holding onto. If you've been feeling a really huge release or like you're entering a new era or a new chapter of your life, it could be that you're hitting that 7-year reset. Do a little math, see if you are in that 7-year reset. I actually am. I just did the math. And I'm ready to chop it all off. But as spiritual girlies and guys and theys, we're going to do this from a spiritual perspective. We're going to do it from a ceremonial perspective. We are going to do a little journaling. We're going to do a little meditation to reflect on what we are releasing from our hair and how we can move through that energy, honor what we've been through. And as we let go of this hair, what are we inviting in? What new cycle with our hair pattern and hair growth are we calling in? How can we show love to all of the things that we've been through that our body remembers and has been building for us with our hair? How can we release that and love that and honor that? You might even feel called to save a locket of hair and offer it, maybe bury it in the ground to honor and release and just love whatever parts of you have gone through difficult and challenging things for however long your hair has been growing, because your hair has been with you for a while, right? You might be moving through grief. Maybe you've lost someone. Maybe you ended a really difficult chapter, or you're entering a new chapter that's really exciting. Maybe you graduated, you're getting a new car, a new house, anything like that. It might also be you releasing the old ideas of lack, of thinking I couldn't do this, the lack of self-belief, and what are you calling in with a new haircut? There's a reason why getting a haircut makes you feel so good, so fresh, and so sharp. Make sure that you're going to a hairdresser that you feel energetically aligned with, because they are part of this ceremony and ritual for you too.
Also, another thing, the other day when I went to go get my haircut, right? Bro, I almost had a mental breakdown. No, I did, bro. I started crying my ass off. And I stopped and I was like, yo, why are you crying? Like, this is like a first world problem. And the universe was like, nah, this ain't a first world problem. This is actually very spiritual. Cutting your hair is a very spiritual experience, yo. I feel like when she cut off my locks, it felt like the last 5 years of my life instantly left my conscious. I feel like I have no more dead weight on me, no more people's energies, and all of that shit just left my conscious or subconscious or whatever that is. But yeah, cutting your hair is like a spiritual experience, bro. Like, you just feel like all that dead energy, dead weight, whatever that shit is gone, yo.
If you want to stop me, you're gonna have to fucking kill me!
It's okay to cut your hair, fam. A lot of our hairs have accumulated so much negative energy throughout our years of living. Sometimes we just gotta let go of that energy. People done let so much people with bad energy rub all and touch all up in their hair that now they cannot even keep a positive energy when they go get it clean or retwist. When you get locks, you're literally locking wherever energy that's in your head, you literally locking that in. Sometimes deep cleansings don't even work. You would have to get it removed because your hair is now at a frequency where it's starting to attract things that you don't even want in your life. Because if you haven't known, hair holds energy. This is my old hair that I cut off. If you can read energy, I want you to read my energy now, and I want you to read the energy off of this hair. It's a complete different energy, fam. Yes, I miss my hair, but it just had to go. So now with this new growth, all positive vibes, everything that has to do with growth, I'm not letting everybody touch my hair. Really, I might start just going ahead and wrapping it because, you know, we used to wrap our hair, but now we just have our hair out, everybody getting to touch their hair. My hair used to fall out. How much people I just been letting around touch my hair, man. You have to protect your hair because your hair is truly your power, man. Love y'all, boy, man. Send this to anybody who have negative energy in their hair so they can go get and do the necessary steps to get all that energy out, bro, because we don't need to be walking around like that.
If you've ever randomly got the desire to cut off your hair, to clean, or to even move location, this could be because you are energetically preparing yourself for a new manifestation. When a big manifestation comes through, sometimes we need to energetically make space for it, and that can often look like getting rid of something old. When we cut our hair, for example, if you have a big snip or a radical change, it's because you're actually getting rid of a load of dead energy that is sitting in your hair. It allows your energy to actually become lighter. Obviously, only do this if you're feeling called to do that, of course. Personally, I've had really long hair for a long time and I've never felt that cool. You randomly feel the desire to do a massive deep clean and chuck out a load of clothes. That's called making space for something new. Often when you are stepping into a different identity, that different identity may have different habits to you. They may not own certain clothes, they may not wear certain jewelry. So by actively letting go of those things, you are actually energetically letting go of a part of you, which makes space for the new part. And the same with houses and flats. Sometimes our home can hold a lot of energy. And before 3 of my huge manifestation and quantum leaps, I actually got a massive desire to move home entirely. What that made me do was a huge clear out of everything that I currently had, and I literally up-leveled into a larger space. And that larger space allowed me to expand my business. So if you get any of these calls, don't see it as a bad thing. Surrender to it, try not to overthink it too much, but it could be preparing you for something in the future.
I love it when y'all ask good questions, not gonna lie. Listen on here. I was asked, what is a easy, practical, effective way to be able to remove blockages and obstacles that's in your way as you're over here preparing your roads? This is what you do. We all know washing your hair is a very sacred time. We all know you're supposed to burn away your hair, not throw it away or flush it down the drain. As you detangle your hair, save that shedded hair and let it be symbolic for every obstacle and blockage removed out of your way. Then you're gonna take that hair and you're gonna go and burn it. Fire safety. Let me say that before anyone do something stupid. And as it burns, you're going to turn to Isaiah 57, verse 14. And shall say, cast ye up, prepare the way. Take up the stumbling block out the way of my people. And if you want to throw your own little herbal mix that's for removing hexes, jinxes, curses, and vexes on top of that burning hair to do extra work, you can do that too.
Never underestimate the power of your hair. It can transform your life. Today, I will reveal ancient methods you can use with your own hair to shift energy and open new paths. If you've been unwell, cut a small piece of hair and release it into a flowing river. It is believed to renew vitality and extend life. If you are facing financial struggles, burn a little of your hair. This ritual is said to awaken blessings, attract opportunities, and open your mind to abundance. If you feel weak or lack courage, tie strands of your hair onto a thorny tree. Tradition teaches that this strengthens bravery and inner power. If your emotions are unsettled, place your hair near a large rock. This practice helps stabilize energy and restore peace within. If these words resonate with your spirit, tap like to bless yourself with renewed strength. Share this wisdom with someone who needs it. I am Papa Hamza, a traditional and spiritual healer.
I cut off my hair and I wasn't ready for how hard it would hit. They say hair holds memories, so to close out my early 20s, I chose to let those memories go. It brought up so much for me, which I guess was the point. I felt the loss, I felt the fear, but I wanted to see the inward changes I'd been making reflected outwardly. Growing up, I always heard the backhanded compliment that despite having 4C hair, my hair was good hair, thick but manageable. And as a Black woman, they say our hair is our crown, but we know that how people treat us changes with each style that we have. So I wondered who I'd be without it and what narratives would be put on me. There was also the small matter of my vanity, my relationship with my masculine. Was my femininity under attack here? Was it so fragile as to be inherently linked to the length of my hair? And did I even have the features to pull this off? My goodness, what if I was ugly? And then I did it, and I cried a lot. What a privilege. And over the weeks, the fears softened, the doubt melted. I started to feel like I really saw myself, saw my face, no hiding, just me. So I guess this is a soft reset, a rebuilding of self-perception. Hello, you. It's so good to see you like this.
There's a leak in this old building, and my soul has got to move. My soul has got to move. Ooh, my soul.
We burn our hair around here. Something that my great-grandmother had me do since I was a child. You know, many Africans and indigenous cultures believe that hair carries a personal essence of your spiritual journey. So because of this, literally burning your hair can symbolize the intentional release and transformation of energy. A lot of times at initiation, we cut our hair for similar reasons. It also offers protection. It's also a connection from the ancestral realm, you know, for the natives. And just simply about the renewal and cleansing. You can't cut your hair and let your hair just be out there. So burning it transmutes everything.
In the cemetery, the tombstone set from your birthday to 2020 under your name. Boy, we just get shoot up, cause man, we not get too fuck. Me love it when them young and group up. The boy them soft, like the pillow them in the eye. Tell her who no look like fruit in a fruit cup. Boy gone in a mug,